What is going on, guys? This is the Brandalorian coming at you with another action figure review, and today we're looking at a double feature. That's right, we've got the G.I. Joe Classified Chip Talon and General Ledger. Chip Talon, aka Raptor, as well as Edward Schuyler, aka Starduster. That's right, we've got a double feature. These both came in the mail recently, and I looked at them and I said, well, you know what? They both are aerial type figures, and they came at the same time. So let's review them at the same time. Changing things up here. Taking a look at the packaging first of Raptor and General Ledger. Pretty standard for that new deluxe style packaging. We've got really dope image of General Ledger and Raptor on the side there. On the back, an even cooler image of him with his wings extended and the trouble bubbles in the back. We've got some of the details of Raptor and some of his special specifications. And this is number 139 in the line. And then taking a look at Starduster. This was the PulseCon exclusive, and he looks really good there too. Got a nice action shot of him on the side, another action shot with some Cobra fangs. We should be getting those pretty soon, I hope. And some of his specs, and he is number 136 in the line. So, that being said, let's start with Raptor. Okay, taking a look at Raptor out of the package, and he looks dope. Getting a close-up shot of the face sculpt. We've got some really nice detail along the visor. Some little metal pieces along the edges. I think they said that he can get like a lot of digital readout just to make the updated version seem a bit more tactical and practical. Got a really cool bird-like mohawk. Kind of has like a bird-like face as well. Don't know if that was on purpose, but I'm picking that up. We've got some really cool markings here. Don't know if they're tattoos or war paint. The bird feathers look good. He's got a necklace here. This is attached to the feathers. We've got paint, two-tone paint all along this this feather vest, and I have to say that looks really, really cool. Interesting storyline for this guy. He was an accountant that just was obsessed with falconing, that he got into it himself and became a falconer. Instead of just having a falcon, he is the falcon. Got some really cool feathers on the gauntlets. The gauntlets have a lot of nice detail. I think there's even some feather markings along, and look at all that sculpted detail along the gloves. They've really continued to have a high standard in the small detail sculpt business. The Falcon metal buckle, belt buckle looks great. Man, there's just so much sculpted detail on this guy. Getting him up close, this is even in the belt. Look how small this belt is, but it's got some leather markings. The thigh pieces, straps look really good. Some more feathers coming along down. The boots, which are all new, because he's got these talons on his boots, which I don't think the original figure had. Yeah, this guy just looks really cool. One of those weird Cobra designs, but I think they've really done a nice job of updating him into classified. Articulation is everything you would expect classified to give you at this point. Yeah, digging this guy so far. But on to his accessories. Accessory number one, we've got the Falcon headdress, which actually looks quite good. A lot of detail in there. I mean, look at the feather work. Man, that looks good. The beak looks good. He's got 2 talon claws that will go on his hands, similar to like Wolverine. Get those on him soon. He's got a knife, small knife, a really cool sidearm that's painted black and some gunmetal, so that looks good. And then we've got General Ledger. Now this was a complaint that we don't have General Ledger without his mask and or extended wings. Maybe if they do a retro Raptor in the future, we can get that. And I believe General Ledger will port right in there. We'll get him on there a little later. And then last but not least, these really cool looking wings. And they are so well articulated. I mean, easy to use. They articulate here, here, here. They go up like that, up like that. I mean, look at all that paint and sculpt there. We've got the paint here for the lights. If it's powering up, C-M2, rip wing. I mean, this thing looks really cool. Let me get it all the way back there so you can see them extended. And they've got really cool painted sharp blades on the edge there. This guy is very dangerous. And that will port in the back. And we're gonna get him all suited up here in just a second. Okay, here is Raptor, all suited up. Got one of his claws, talons there. Got the pistol, knife, sheath. Got his headdress on and the wings. And this guy just looks super, super cool. This is one of those characters where they updated where necessary, and I think it absolutely works. Instead of him just having just plain feathers, which is what the original figure had, he's got this very Marvel-like vulture / falcon wingsuit, and it just really, really works. He seems way more capable and dangerous than the original character did, while staying true to the design at the same time. Very much a fan when they do this kind of updating, because I'll be honest with you, I was not that excited for the character when they announced it, but when I saw the images and getting him in hand, I am a much, much bigger fan. And here's a shot of General Ledger. Pegs into the forearm quite nicely, actually. Okay, now taking a look at Starduster, and right out of the package, I think this guy looks really cool. Uses the same body of the Retro Duke, but with a new head sculpt and some new paint. Also some new hands, gloved hands. But I think he looks really cool. Good use of different colors to honor the original figure, while also doing some solid reuse, so it doesn't feel like the same figure. Head sculpt looks good. He's got a nice square jaw there, like a solid soldier. Classic 80s macho man. Got the G.I. Joe symbol there, that looks good. Got the medallion there. Got the tan bandolier, the black grenade. Like the light blue shirt. I also like these blue camo pants. Feels very aviation specialist, which is what he is. Fun, couple of fun things about this character is that the original figure was a mail-away figure in the 80s, so he wasn't somebody that you could find in stores. You'd have to get enough figures and then mail away to be able to get your Starduster. And his backstory is a lot of fun. He was an ex-trapeze artist in the circus, so he's quite the acrobat, and then they decided to use that skill by giving him a jetpack, throwing him into the Joe team. Gloves look good. I like that they've broken up the tan with the holster, the bandolier, and then the knife sheath. Yeah, solid, solid, solid. Now, let's take a look at what he comes with, which he comes with a lot. First of all, got a small knife, a small pistol, it's all black, the classic G.I. Joe laser blaster in black, which we have not received in black. Also, this pump action, I don't know if it's a shotgun or a grenade launcher, but it's two-tone, black and some gunmetal. I think the only other time we saw this was for Gung Ho. That looks good. Black binoculars. And then he's got some hands, 2 extra sets of hands. Some fisting hands, and some pointed hand and an open palm. He comes with classic helmet. This is the same helmet that the original figure came with that star there, the visor. And then he also comes with this updated Rocketeer, more tactical aviation helmet there. And that is actually a switchable head, not a removable helmet. And last but not least, we've got our new jetpack, newly painted jetpack, I should say. That looks really good. And they went the extra mile and gave us some blast effects to port on the jetpack. So let's load this guy up and see what it looks like. Honestly, looking at the jetpack and the helmet, this classic helmet, he looks like he came straight out of the original line. I think this looks good. Love the character, the idea of the character. Very much like a Rocketeer type character, which I'm a big fan of that character in movie. But yeah, just the aesthetic just seems very retro, but also modernized where need be. And then here he is with the updated new aviation helmet. That looks really cool as well, actually. Like that a lot. One other accessory that I forgot to mention is Starduster actually comes with a cereal box that you can take from the packaging and then reform to make as an homage to the original. And the fact that you had to get some of these, I think this is really cool. I just did a bang-up job of putting it together. I'll have to work on that a little later. But it's even got all the nutritional facts and a crossword puzzle. Love that. All in all, I think these guys go really well together. I've got them posed out in some flight stands. I just picture these guys just doing a routine flight and then running across the other one and then getting into a heated aerial battle. Yeah, I think these guys, they came out great. Even if you like one more than the other, I think you can't go wrong with either one. All right, and that's gonna pretty much do it for this one. If you guys enjoyed this video, please like, comment, subscribe, and we will catch you on the next episode.